There it is. There it is. What's going on, world? There it is. About to pull off this Taco Tuesday on the nighttime, man. Taco Tuesday at night. About to do it right here. Got the mic. I'm telling you, got to be eating good right here. Fighting back the sneeze for the longest. Give me a second, man. Okay, I thought I was gonna come out. Pause. Making sure lights good. We lights good. Lights on. Lights on. Good. It did. It did come out. That was kind of crazy. Speak of the devil, you know. That's what they say. Speak of the devil, right? All right, bro. You should. What's that joint? What's going on, bro? We're gonna do Taco Tuesday, rainy night. Yeah, man. Can't wait to get that Salsa Verde too. Get all that situated. You know, we got the sus car right here. I don't know if they work with them or they're just living across the street. Everybody looking real sus. So, but I'm gonna keep the phone right here. I'm gonna keep everything. I'm gonna just, I got the backpack on. I'm gonna just sit sideways, stand sideways type shit. I'm gonna wait until I get these. I ordered the tacos not too long ago, so we're gonna wait for that to come in. So for those that are hanging out or those that drop in, bear with me. You know what I mean? Those that oh, here we go. All right, let's hit that. All right, here we go. I got no garbage. Oh, yes, please. Salsa verde. Yes. Garbage. Shots. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. We got the bolsa. You know, bolsa. We got the bolsa. I should keep my eye on the joint right here. There it is, man. There it is. In the flesh, we got the double. You know what time it is. We got the double. Right here, we're gonna do it here till about what is it? 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock or so. So we're gonna be posted up. I'll put that thing, man. Damn, I just had it too. There it is. I'm gonna use that as a trash bag. They put the trash away because it's too much going on. But yeah, we got this right here. All the napkins. All the napkins, man. All right, let's get ready. Let's get the space situated. Let's get the space situated for that Taco Tuesday. You ready? Oh, bruh. Tres y tres. That's the two orders right there. Am I in a gang? No. I'm a one-man army, man. I never joined a gang in my life. All my homies at gangbang trying to put me on. I was like, nah, bro. I ain't with it. But boom, we got the tacos right there. Sorry for asking. I don't know why you asking in the first place, but okay. Okay, it's Taco Tuesday, so we gonna let that go. It's Taco Tuesday. So, get a taco set. Come on, bro. You know we have to do it. And we got the green sauce, so it's about to get active. We put the three lemons, three limes, or whatever. Oh man, we eating good. Oh shit, man, I dropped this one. Damn, it's over. I dropped the lime on the table. Everybody been on this table. Everybody been on the table. Pause. You know how that go. You know how that go. Oh, what time do you guys close? What time do you close? Ocho? Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Yeah, I'm in the rain, man. This look fire. Thank you, Carmen. Thank you, Carmen. We gotta eat. Some of my favorite spots. Right here. Right here. Let's get that right. I'm over here spilling everything. You got this with the salsa verde. You gotta do it. Taco Tuesday at night. I couldn't skimp. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it next week. That's what I said last week. So we doing it this week. Hey, salud. Salud to those that whatever, whatever you say. I feel him. Carne asada, cilantro, onion. It's the real deal, man. Ain't no funny American joint. You know, funny American ones to be throwing the cheese on it. This is the real deal right here. Found that out the hard way. Pause. Yo, I bit the inside of my cheek. Pause. Damn. Have I tried carnitas? I feel like I had them before. I just haven't had them in a long time. It's been a long time, bro. Ooh, thing it hitting, bro. I'm trying to cough with the green sauce, man. Yeah, man. Carnitas are pretty good too. All right. Taco número dos. Número dos, taco. Ready? That shit hitting right now. That shit hitting right there. Yeah. It's the one right here. Oh, everything's spilled out. Pause. You know, it's a little messy, but that's what we do. It's hella good, man. It's your hella bomb. And I ain't wasting no meat. Pause. If you don't like any of this, you're pretty offended. Or hey, go find the next stream, my guy. Go find the next stream. I appreciate you dropping in. $2. You sound like none of it. You know, man. Appreciate you dropping in, though. It's good as hell. You said what? Hey, yo. $2. Hey, yo. What's with that shit, man? What's with the funniness? In the whip. Nearby. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's kind of sus, right? I'm gonna just leave it alone, Carmen. I don't know what's going on over there. But your tacos bomb as hell. We sitting around in the cold and rain. Oh man, somebody sent some sus shit. Come on, man. This is why I hit the sub mode only on the usual. Let me see what we got. Oh, hold on. Hey man, we get you out of here, my guy. We'll see you in about 30. $2 dropping the $2 over here dropping the gay chats. No offense to you, bruh. I ain't with all that. You're goofy. You're a goofy though. So you thought he was talking about the tacos because they look good? I hope so, but he wasn't. Already finished? I got 2 orders. I did 2 orders of tacos. That was just the first one. That was the first 3 tacos. Now we're gonna eat the next 3. Yeah. So that was the first order of tacos. Let me hit this real quick. Max Walden, what's up, Brad? Thank you for dropping in. What's going on, Max? We're about to do the second order of tacos. That was just the first one. Let's get ready for part 2 right here. Get ready for part 2 right here. Oh shit, I got a call. I'll throw all these out. All right, let me get a drink of Sprite. Give me a second. Let me get a drink of Sprite. Damn. Hands is messy. Yeah, buddy. Get that Sprite. All right, here we go. You ready? Ready for part 2? My favorite drink? Are we saying like soda or just in general? Man, when I was a kid, I really liked Hawaiian Punch, and then they like use less sugar or whatever. It was like a different material. I don't know what happened, but right now, bro, I don't even know. It's probably like root beer or something. If I had to pick soda wise, there it is, man. 3 more tacos, steaming. We did 3. We did the first order was 3 tacos. We did the second one, another salsa verde. We got to do it, bro. Let's get the onions on there. Got to throw the onions on top. And if they stay put, they stay put. If they don't, they don't. But it's what it is, man. Stay locked in right here. You give me the 3 limes too. They look good. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, bro. This spot right here, this is my spot right here. Know what time it is. And she's the one. She knows how to make my food too. Like Poppy. It's funny. I never had Poppy, but I see it all the time. It's kind of funny. It's like, oh, I see that shit all the time. I ain't never had it. That's fucking hilarious. But is it good though? Nah, I like root beer though. I like root beer. Just like a mug or bark. That's tough. I can't really pick either one, but between mugs and whichever. What's going on, Rob? Bro, damn, we doing it right here, bro. Pepsi or Coke? I'm probably more of a Coca-Cola person, but Pepsi has mug and Dr. Pepper. They have what do they have? I think they got Dr. Pepper, right? Yeah, bro. There it is. All right, this is taco number 4. Technically, this is the second order. We're starting on the second order. Taco number 4. All right, here we go. Salsa verde. It's the only way. Spice it up. Spice your life up, man. Life is going bland. Pull a Taco Tuesday. Get some salsa verde. Spice your life up. Yeah, ain't bad. Shit hitting all the time, bro. It's like soda. They have a root beer flavor. That's the thing. I've seen the brand a lot, but I just never had it. A&W cream soda. Oh shit, that shit hitting right there. Man, we got an A&W that's combined with KFC. That shit bomb as hell. For no reason. I'm like, why are they doing this to me? They're trying to kill me. Chicken sandwiches and then A&W. They're trying to kill me. It's funny. They got that old Lupe Fiasco line. He said KFC is trying to kill me. And then you go back 10, 15 years, he did an interview. He pulls in a drive-through. He orders a bunch of chicken sandwiches, and he asked the interviewer, he's like, hey, you want some sandwiches? I was like, yeah, KFC got them chicken sandwiches, man. You're fucking people's day up. But they're bomb, though. That was funny. I was a Pepsi guy. Coke hit better nowadays. It's tricky, man. They got good stuff on either side. Because, like, mug root beer is my shit. I just like seeing the Bulldog. Kind of a nostalgic thing. But I can't like Barks ain't hitting. You know? Barks is hitting. And Dr. Pepper's a shit. Minito, what's going on? Minito, ¿cómo está? It's Taco Tuesday, bro. This is Taco número 5. What's going on, bro? Que bueno, que bueno. You should do Dave's Hot Chicken tomorrow if you live by one. Dave's Hot Chicken. I feel like there's one nearby. I gotta find that shit because people keep telling me about that shit, bro. Let me know if my Espanol's good. Yeah, there's no cheese on here. So you know it's the real deal. They got real deal tacos, no cheese, no goofy shit. I mean, I gotta represent your people. You know, I gotta do it correctly. I gotta do it right. Let me know if I'm representing the people correctly, man. Dr. Pepper hits way harder than than Pepsi and Coke. I know, right? Dr. Pepper be cheating though, because there's 23 flavors combined. You motherfuckers be cheating. That shit right there, bruh. Taco Tuesday. I told the lady at the register, I said, it's Taco Tuesday. He's like, what? What? I don't know. I said, Martes, man. That's all I can really say. So, yeah. The boy got limited knowledge. How much for the tacos? They have a special day for being Taco Tuesday. No, that's what's funny. They don't. But I think altogether it's like 20 something, 23, 25. 2 orders of tacos, 3 each. It is though, but it's so good. Yeah, Dr. Pepper is a bomb, man. My bad. Come to Turkey and I'll show you around, my friend. Turkey sounds like a nice place, man. What you guys got over there, bro? What you got going over in Turkey, man? Appreciate you dropping in. Am I reading that right? Turkey, yeah? Oh, shit. Oh, we're ripping up the napkin. Spanish is pretty good. You know, in our language, we speak a little bit of Spanish, so the pronunciation of certain stuff is kind of there. I remember growing up, we had a friend called Guillermo, and we didn't know how to pronounce that shit. And then I remember my grandpa breaking it down because, you know, a lot of us have Spanish names and shit. You know how that go. So we got a mix of Spanish going on, at least pronunciation wise. But yeah, I've always wanted to go to Turkey. What do you have there? You're curious? Let him know, Aaron. Ospolat. Komostaka. It's Komosta. It's instead of a GA, it's KA. Komostaka. So, and like in my language, we don't use the letter C. A lot of stuff is letter K, which is really interesting. But yeah, man. I feel him, bro. Guillermo means Billy. That's crazy as hell. Billy boy. All right, Carmen. Peace out. You learned some today, yeah. It's really interesting that way. I mean, but in the Philippines, there's like 80 different languages at the minimum. We're not even counting those small tribes that nobody knows about. You got small tribes deep in the mountain or at the base of a mountain or whatever. You just never find them. Or they're like on an isolated island. But there's about like 60 to 80 known languages and dialects over there. Because there's like, what, 3,000 islands or some shit? 30,000. I might be lying, but it's hella islands. And like damn near every other island's a different dialect, different slang, different language. It's just, you know, it's basically like I need more sauce, man. I ran out of the green sauce. It's whatever though. That's the last taco. It's just starting to get hot though. Yeah, damn. Are we still on? Lights still on? Woo. Burning up out here. Pause. Yeah, buddy. And there it is, man. Three Taco Tuesdays in a row. We did it. I'm gonna pause. I had to lick my fingers, on the side. I was gonna do that shit on camera. I was gonna look in the camera doing that shit. It's like, damn, we play Among Us, but we ain't that sus. All right, let me hit y'all with the. Yeah, hell no. I wasn't gonna look at no camera doing that shit. Hell no. Desiree, what's going on? Desiree, you came in when I finished all the tacos. No more tacos. That's the six tacos. 6 tacos. That's it. I'm gonna do them a solid. I'm gonna walk that over to the bus stop or something because they full house right there. Sean Turner, was it good? Appreciate you dropping in. Woo. Yeah, some people I'll be watching like those little ASMR, not ASMR, but like the where people just be eating food like the mukbangs and shit. People be doing mukbang. You're hopping off. All right, Max, appreciate it, bro. Thank you for dropping in. People be doing mukbang looking dead in the camera, eating. I'm like, hell no, man. But if it's a female, I might keep watching. If it's a female, I'll keep watching. But people be watching dudes do ASMR and like mukbangs. I'm like, I ain't watching that shit personally. Lights on, yep. Woo-wee. Spicy as hell. Yeah, them streams hit numbers. They be hitting numbers, man. I can't get mad. I tell people all the time, man. I was like, if you got a family business, hey, put a girl in front of the camera, man. Just let her eat some food or just talk. Getting them views, man. People are like, where you from? Where you from? You got some creepos everywhere. That should be funny as hell. You always try to get here every day, but I can't. Sorry about that. Hey, don't worry about it, Jay. You get here whenever you can, man. It's never any pressure. It's never any pressure, I don't require people to be here. I never require people to be here, but if they want to drop in and watch me eat tacos or if they want to watch me eat smoke a cigar and talk shit about life, like, yeah, all right, you can drop in whenever. I'm gonna try to do it every day, every other day or whatever. Hey, Rob, would you ever stream yourself on Madden? Because I be watching some people, they be on Madden, and I watch some people that be doing 2K like damn near every day. They just log in and they just be playing, which is pretty cool. But if you get the Elgato set up, let me know. You're back, Carmen? Welcome back, bro. Welcome back to the chat. Post tacos, man. I'm never disappointed. I'm gonna say that, man. Post meal, goddamn. Gotta go. I ain't far from the house, but I'm gonna go home, wash the face, all that. We washing it down with some Sprite. Ah, there it is right there. I will soon. I'm off. Oh, you're off for a week? Do you have the OBS or do you have Elgato? Or I don't know what you're using for recording stuff or whatever, but yeah, man, whatever you end up using, man. I was on that. Deliver your candy. Oh, my bad. You talking about the Sprite? No sponsorship, but shout out to Sprite. Shout out to Sprite. Where's my guy he was talking about? Or Kenny? I don't know if I'm reading that right. You got lots of Pokemon. Ooh, Pokemon videos? Hell yeah, man. I'm gonna tell you something funny, Rob. So when I go Beyblade on Sundays, I'll what do you call this? I'll like buy. At the first tournament that we did like a little mini tournament, and then I had this mini tournament, and then I was giving away packs as prizes to the top 4, and then I was like, I ain't gonna lie, that's too expensive. Let me just buy like dollar holographic cards for like $1, holographic cards for $2. Excuse me. And I just went and started boom, just selling that. You have a Blizzard right now, Desiree? Rob said he sold 90 packs today. That's fire, bro. Hey Rob, hey, on some real shit. It's more ill to be selling Pokemon packs than sacks. You know what I mean? There's something about it because you're not like you're not on point. You're not with the whoop wop bing bam all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You're not with the et ceteras. You know what I'm saying? Like you're selling. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit crazy. It's just like I remember when I was this is a long time ago. I wish I had saved it, but I had the Black Charizard card. When I had saved that one, I was like, you know what, man? If I had saved, I could have got more money. But just the feeling of like flipping the cards was a good feeling. I hope I have a good Thanksgiving. Yep. But will you be streaming on Thanksgiving? I am gonna stream on Thanksgiving. I'm gonna try to stream the whole day. I mean, not like a 24 hour. because I ain't got no work, so I'm gonna just be doing that. Get my job, I give you 50. What you mean? Yeah, Rob said you had 200 yesterday. Flipping Pokemon packs is the thing, man. Like people don't realize, because there's people, you can constantly be a consumer, but if you understand your niche or what it is that you like to do or what other people like, see, some people, they just understand what other people like, they understand that stuff. But if you're an actual consumer of something, you understand it a little better, and then you can just get in the game too and just start participating. And you're not like preying on people's emotions. You're just providing a service at that point, and the transaction is always mutual. You know what I'm saying? They like Pokemon, you like selling it. It's simple like that. Because when you think about card shops, they know about the cards. Sometimes they're not that into the cards, if that makes sense. And you have some card shops that are very enthusiastic. Like there's one card shop that we like going to. This guy's very enthusiastic about baseball, football, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, you name it. He's enthusiastic about everything. Magic the Gathering. He's into everything. He's like, if it's a card, let me learn about it. Let me get into it. What's my kids say? What's my wife say about this? Boop, boop, boop. He just wants to learn about it. And then his shop is just like, it's good energy. So it's the same thing, man. All this transactional stuff, it's all just energy. Whether I'm on the live doing this, X12, what's going on, bro? Appreciate you dropping in. So whether it's Pokemon or the next thing, man, just exchange energy, live stream, exchange energy. That's all it is, bro. You think about it, man. So I'm proud of Rob, man. That's some good shit. I didn't even know you was flipping it like that. You sold a Magic binder for like 320. That's a come up right there. I'm actually about to I don't know, man, because I kind of want to fundraise on the side and just have some money, if I ever end up traveling or something. But I also need to pay off some debt. And I don't have to, but I thought about it. Big Task, what's going on? Big Task and Muhammad, appreciate you guys dropping in. Thank you, bro. Thank y'all for dropping in, bro. I just got done eating 2 sets of tacos, or 2 orders of tacos. Each order had 3, so it was 6 tacos in total. But I did that earlier, so you can rewind the stream if you want to see that or not. But that's what this was all about. And right now I'm just chopping up with the people. Rob, good people right there. And then who else we got? Who we got? Desiree. I don't know if Desiree's still chilling. Desiree said they had a blizzard though. That's kind of crazy. 200 packs. Excuse me, my bad. 200 packs at $2 each. I sold 90 packs. I see what you're saying. That's the flip right there, man. From zips to packs type of shit. You know what I mean? That feeling right there. I had a dream. I was talking to someone about something similar about that, because they were bringing up some hot shit, and this is a dream I had like this morning. And then I'm over here just talking about like money moves and flipping things. I remember I used to do a lot of eBay shit and a lot of some other stuff just to fundraise for going to technical college. That shit was funny. You're supposed to get 5 to 8 inches of snow. What the fuck? Man, it doesn't snow here like that anymore. But if we get some snow this year, hopefully I can go outside and stream that. I want to show you guys. It's rare that it streams here, but I want to show you guys that. He actually took 350. I see what you're saying. It's not bad though. And that's the fun part about the game, man. It's just all the flip, right? You just do it all over again. It gets super cold. So what's funny is right now today, it actually started getting like super cold again. Let me check something out. Okay. I got about 10 minutes before they start kicking me out, I think. I'm gonna just look over here at her and be like, hey, let me know if I gotta go. Let me know. Did it used to snow? You know what's crazy? As a kid, Rob, I swear to God, it snowed every year, like once a year. It used to snow like once a year. And I was like, there was something that happened around maybe middle school, high school, where we would just get all these windstorms. It'd be hella windstorms. And like obviously like Big Task is saying a lot of rain. And then yeah, it was like I was like, I don't know how old I was, but it was just like a lot of windstorms and blackouts. And then it's just been like dry winters or just rainy winters. It's kind of weird, man. It's really weird. We made hold on, I missed one. I made 50 and have 110 packs for profit. There you go. Video at home. No, I'm actually at a taco truck right now. There's a food truck. I'm at the food truck. But I'm a couple minutes away from the house. I'm not too far. And I just walk over afterwards, because like the thing is, I try to do things near, like when I first started doing a whole bunch of live streams, I was trying to stay nearby. I was trying to like, all right, I can't spend any money because I have no job. So then because I had no job, I would just go up to the library, do shit for free at the library, make a whole bunch of content, and then after I would do stuff at the library, I would walk outside, live stream for an hour, come back to the library, do it all over again, and then I would just go home. That was my routine every day. That I was streaming and saving money, and I would just spend money on coffee. But that was it. I low key, I'm about like if I make enough money, I'm about to quit my job again. Low key, I ain't gonna lie. But I have the privilege to do that. You know, I'm still under a parent's roof at the moment, so it's like I'm doing all right now. But you know, I ain't gonna lie, my mental ain't all there. If I'm being honest with you, mental and spirit, we ain't all there. As much as I like to say I am, I'm still like thinking about shit. You know what I mean? Which is kind of crazy. I got a good job right now. I ain't gonna lie, Desiree. I got a decent job. Like I thought about quitting this weekend. I was like, yeah, low key. Hey, watch me quit this shit. I swear to God, I'm gonna find some other shit. That's what I'm thinking. And then I went in today, and everything was pretty smooth. Everybody's in a good mood. It might be because it's Thanksgiving week. I don't know what was going on, but everything was pretty smooth today. And I was like, it's a good vibe today, man. Everybody just laughing and joking about everything. Everybody having fun. You know what I mean? Everybody, yeah. I was feeling all right. But you know, that's the thing about jobs. Is like everybody's, we be thinking. I think I quitting all the time, man. I was like, I'm done with this. This is the day I do it. This is the week. But instead of like, I try to convert the energy. It sounds funny, but like I try to convert the energy. Like I say, all right, don't quit today. Just take that same energy that you would have done if you would have quit, and then just do it to create some content. So you saw like earlier, you know, I got off work 3 o'clock, right? Boom, I get to the library like 4:30. So I'm doing one live stream Among Us. I do a second one, Moonstone Island. I do the third one, Taco Tuesday. So we're just just stay doing it, just stay putting the work in, man. Whatever that look like, man. I try to convert that energy because it's too easy. Like when you sit still, you start thinking negative, bro. I swear to God, every time I sit still, I be thinking about negative shit. I start grieving or whatever. I start just thinking about the old times, just unnecessary emotions. Um, yeah, get that shit out of there. Just stay moving. Be careful with quitting. Layoffs start spreading like the flu. Yeah, man, that's the other thing. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm a valuable worker at my job, and like a new person hiring wouldn't understand that unless they see me working. So they wouldn't know unless they actually see me actually doing the job. So, but I'd be thinking about it like my job it's actually a really good job. It's not that bad. My last one wasn't that bad either. But I was at the last job I was dealing with people that I thought I was about to beat the fuck out of. So I was like, you know what, man, let me just chill. I even thought about the dude today. Pause. I was sitting there thinking, and I was like, yeah, man, if I run into Bro, I might have to just you know what I mean? Hit him with the right, couple lefts from down under, uppercuts and all that, and some goofy shit. That's what I was thinking about. And I thought about, I was like, why am I thinking like this? I gotta get this out my, I gotta get back into focus. I gotta get back into focus. I gotta start thinking right. So, but at this job, it's like, I don't necessarily have someone I hate. I don't necessarily, like, there's no one that's like hateful there, if that makes sense. But in my mind, it feels like I still gotta not deal with this shit. Um, but we're slowly gonna, I'll be honest with you, man. I find myself slowly veering towards, and I gotta figure it out. I gotta let it all kind of play itself out and prove itself to me in order for me to do it, rather than what do you call this? Just jumping out the window. So, but yeah, I'm at the lock in on some like, being my own boss type of shit. Basically, I'm at the lock in on that. I don't know how and when, but hopefully it's gonna fall through when I need it to. So in the meantime, I'm gonna have to like sell and flip stuff because I don't want to leave stuff behind if I ever have to move or want to move. Because I've been talking about moving away from Seattle for years. I've been talking about that for years. You know what I mean? I just like years. Like I've been talking about this since I was like 18. When I was 18, I was like, low key, I'm gonna just get my good job. You know what I'm saying? Take that good job energy, take it to the Bay Area, take it to the California. I'm gonna go down to California, get some sunlight, and be on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Come live with you, Desiree. I ain't trying to be in the blizzard. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm trying to get away from cold weather. I'm looking at Costa Rica, Bahamas. I'm looking at like shit anywhere far away. You know what I'm saying? Anything far away from cold weather. You're talking about 5 to 8 inches of snow. I'm scared. Look, you see, I don't know if you can see how rainy this shit is, man. Let me show you this shit. This shit got me fucked up. Hold on. Look at this shit, bro. This is the taco truck. It's just like this, bro, all day. Damn. It be like this constantly. I ain't dealing with this shit. I'm tired of this. I've been doing this for 30 some years. Tired of that shit. Hold on, man. My bad. But no, yeah. That sounds like a good plan, Desiree. But good, like, shit, man. I don't know. Every time I hear about there was a dude, I forget his name, but he thought that Seattle was awesome. Hey, big task. I like Seattle too. If I'm being honest, because I grew up here. Um And this is how everyone feels where they're from, because the thing about it is, you go up and down the street, you go to different spots and go to different places. You know what I mean? For me at least, I have like a grief in every spot, every corner, damn near every other. I have like a memory there, and like because the city had changed so much, all I'm doing is grieving whatever this used to be, the families that used to live there. You know what I'm saying? The person, even if it was a friend who like died or got murdered on that corner. So I can't help but everywhere I go, I just have a memory. So I just need to kind of start fresh somewhere else, you know, because a lot of times when you're in your same hometown, you know, if you didn't have the best of childhoods, you know, kind of like me, then it's like, and then that wasn't necessarily my fault, but when that's how you grew up, sometimes, man, certain little ley lines and spots and corners and intersections, whatever, they just carry the same energy, and you can't help but deposit the same energy back into it, and just, you know, so I need a fresh start, like a different kind of exchange in a whole new city. You know what I'm saying? I remember what you told me, that Seattle was a West Coast New York City. I think it's more like I guess what I was trying to say was it's like my neighborhood is more like, how do I explain this? My neighborhood is more like Harlem, if that makes sense. The way that people talk about Harlem, that's the way my neighborhood is. But I will say Seattle's kind of like, I'm trying to think of another, like, I don't know if you ever been to El Paso. El Paso, Texas kind of has that same feeling. It's like family, small town kind of vibes. But you know, right now we're booming with tech, so we're very much like San Francisco in terms of tech. Um, but I gotta think about the East Coast. We might kind of be like, I gotta think what's over there, man. Probably like Boston. And the reason why I'm saying is, what's it called? The Boston, because Boston's like it's like a college town. You know, there's a lot of colleges and stuff. Over here, we just have UW, SU. That's the main ones, but there's a lot of education, um, on this side. You know what I'm saying? The same way that Boston is. So it's almost like we're kind of like Boston, maybe. Baltimore and Oakland. That's the same shit right there. Baltimore, Oakland, or maybe like Baltimore, Compton. It might be like Baltimore, Compton. I feel like Oakland and what you think, man? What you think, Rob? What you think Oakland is like? What's the equivalent to that, man? Because it's like it's different spots, man. It's different spot. Because if you were to talk to me about like Cherry Hill and the Central District, certain parts of the district, I might tell you like, oh, that's probably like Hunters Point, down in Frisco. That's similar to how my neighborhood is, where like people just, you know, they hustle and they get fly. You know what I'm saying? They hustle, they get fly. But like Harlem is like they hustle, they get fly, and they talk shit if you ain't hustling, if you're not getting fly. So my neighborhood's the same kind of way. Like, so I used to get bagged on all day, man, because I had the same shit all the fucking time. But I was like, I'm not gonna ask my parents for, you know, some bullshit. Oakland is horrible unless you in the hills, bro. Hey, but what I was saying is like, what is the equivalent to Oakland on the East Coast? It's probably like DC or something crazy. DC, because like Baltimore is like Compton, Watts. Because you know you got like white people that come out of Compton, Watts, the same way you got white people that come out of Baltimore, Maryland, which is kind of funny. I don't know. It's kind of tricky. It's kind of tricky. Oakland's probably like, I don't even know, man. It might be like Brooklyn or something crazy. Which like they got the rah rah shit going down all day. You know what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean. Get flying, talk a lot of. That's all they do, man. People just over here just talking shit. You know, it's funny. There's a dude growing up. I'm ended on this story because I might have to wrap it up. I don't know if she's giving me the signal. Okay, I don't know, but I mean, ended on this story. There's a dude. I don't even seen him in a long time. One time I walked down the street and he was like, "Hey man, can you help me get across the street?" It's a dude in a wheelchair. He's like an OG dude. He used to be in the wheelchair, so I pushed him across the street. I helped him out. He's like, "Man, that's all I needed, man. I was tired as fuck. I couldn't get over that curb." I was like, "My bad." And he's like, "No, no, no." I was like, "No, don't worry about it." So then I seen him like maybe like months or years down the line. He starts telling the story to this girl at the bus stop. Excuse me. Telling the story to this girl at the bus stop. And he's trying to tell her some shit. He's like, "Yeah, you know, it was a little different back then because 70s, 80s, and when all the Piraroos came up the West Coast to Seattle, at least in our area, they started like, you know, applying their principles because we already had Black Panther principles over here, man. You out here, Rob? All right, bro. We had like Black Panther principles up here. So the Black Panther principles came from the Bay, came from Oakland, and then like the Piraroos from LA started bringing their principles up here. They started setting up shop, whatever. The funny thing about it that he said was, he said, yeah, you know, when they started making money, like they also brought some pimping to them. So when they started doing this pimping shit, like they took the same money, they bought these little condos by the lakefront, and that was like the little, you know, Valley Hood down there. And yeah, they just started buying shit by the lake. Like they just started. It was a whole expansion kind of thing. So It all kind of stems from that. And then them motherfuckers down in the corner in like the deepest, darkest parts of the neighborhood, like literally the bottom of the hill. That's why they call it the valley. Literally the bottom of the hill. Them dudes was making the most money when doing the most pimping, and then they're making their money. They get in the fly car. They're talking shit, and then it kind of spread across. But every like little section has their story. Like on Cherry Hill, it's a little different too, because you got different type of people that was rocking different type of gear and chains, and it's just a whole nother thing. You know what I mean? So it's a whole nother thing. But that's what it is over here. It's kind of some Harlem shit. You know, it's a small little pocket. You know, people love going there because of the essence. They love coming here for the essence, but then at the same time, you got to be a little careful. But it's not like that no more. You know, it's a lot gentrified now. Hey man, I think she's giving me the thing. Hold on, let me look over here. That might be it. All right, that might be it. It's close to 8 o'clock. For those that dropped in, man, close to 8 o'clock. That's when the taco truck closes down in all this areas right here. About to get out of here, man. But yeah, all of you guys that dropped in for the Taco Tuesday, I appreciate, man. Love and appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in, watching me eat 6 tacos, drink a Sprite, whatever. I got some more Sprite left. There it is right there. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Peace. I'm out.